potential medical breakthrough in the virus fight right here in the Houston area. Hello, thanks for joining us. I'm Dominique Saxa.
And I'm Chris Gutierrez. Texas A&M, UT, MD Anderson Cancer Center, and Baylor College of Medicine are all teaming up in the search for a coronavirus vaccine.
Channel 2's Keith Garvin live in the Texas Medical Center tonight with the story all new at 10 o'clock. Keith?
Dominique, Chris, we are outside Baylor College of Medicine, one of those 3 local institutions involved in this clinical trial. It started today in Bryan College Station with health care workers there getting vaccinated. Researchers are hoping an old vaccine helps in the fight against this very new virus.
These are the very first volunteers in this study to receive the BCG vaccine or placebo.
With every swab, prick, and poke, a first possible step in protecting people across the globe from coronavirus. That step taking place right here in Southeast Texas as the Texas A&M Health Science Center leads a group of 5 institutions seeking to repurpose a long-used vaccine. The group also includes MD Anderson and Baylor College of Medicine. Today, inside the Bryan Medical Center, the first 50 volunteers received BCG vaccinations in a late-stage Phase 4 clinical trial. Every volunteer was a frontline healthcare worker.
Offering a treatment that protects them from the illness related to COVID-19 would be a big step forward in protecting Americans and people all over the world.
BCG is a widely used tuberculosis vaccine in circulation since 1940. One recent study found it was associated with a significantly slower climb in both confirmed COVID cases and deaths during the first 30-day period of an outbreak. Some of today's recipients were given the vaccine, others a placebo. Over the next 6 months, they will take self-administered blood samples to determine if BCG can strengthen the immune response to COVID-19, a process called trained immunity.
We want to answer the question, will the BCG vaccine offer some protection to healthcare workers against COVID-19? And of course, we're very hopeful that this could be a treatment that's offered to healthcare workers in the future if it's effective.
And Cedars-Sinai in Los Angeles and Harvard are the 2 institutions outside of Texas that are involved in this clinical trial. Researchers say if effective, BCG could be available for wide use in about 6 months because it's already proven to be effective for other uses. Reporting live from the Texas Medical Center, Keith Garvin, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
Interesting story, Keith. Thank you.